So, all right, let me recap myself a little bit from last time because I feel like I need some more time to really process stuff. So, as far as we're aware, this zone has like fused with. Let me BGM. Trying to think of how Endwalker and Shadowbringers did zones. With Endwalker, we did go back to the zones quite a bit. We sent it for pretty much all of the expansions. Maybe aside from Heavensward, I can't exactly remember how Heavensward went. Thavnir, we sort of meandered around a lot more, because I think with Thavnir we sort of did. Where is it? Ilsebird. With Thavnir, we started down here and we sort of meandered around here quite a bit. And then we went over here, and then we came back and we started moving around here like way more and stuff. And then we came back over here. We spent a lot of time, and I only have a little tiny bit up here that I haven't. But not the others, really. Yeah, Garlemald, we did a lot of moving around down here. And really just a lot of teleporting back to Tertium. Hello, Reyna? Is that how you say your name? Hello. It is kind of throwing me off how, like, quickly we're proceeding through all of the places here. Hello. It is an interesting change of pace. It's just a little odd, because, like, I think with the one that really threw me off, if we go to Dawntrail, the one that really threw me off is this region. Both of these regions, we went straight to the town, across the map like one time, and then back. I think we did a little meandering around really close. We didn't really do that much moving around, which is odd. Same with this place. We went from here straight to here, and I assume we're gonna go through a gate and like down here. I don't want to look at any of the names over there. That's weird. Did we do that in Heavensward? I think we did. I think that was mostly how Heavensward was as well. Because I'm thinking about, like... Huh. Weird. Though I think Heavensward is a little skewed in my brain because I've done so much teleporting back there to do, like, maps and all sorts of stuff. So... God, this zone is... So I think what we established last time over here is that this is like... They, like, merged whichever shard it was here with the source. The big question I have for this region, I guess, like lore-wise, is does that make it easier to traverse between the worlds, or has it been sort of merged back with the source? Like, can we use this phenomenon? Is this like a spot that's like joined with both places? Is something that I have that I'm very curious about. Oh, I just realized that's muted. Oops. That's the big question that I have. Because if so, man, Yustola got her answer on inter-shard transportation quite quickly. Hooray! Oh, there's a thing up here. That's Also, okay. Oh, I just remember one of the things I wanted to talk about yesterday, or last stream. I was thinking, because a lot of expansions have this sort of theme with stuff. Oh, hello. Hello, Defective Sentry. Let me just sneak behind you in my giant car. A lot of expansions have this, like, theme when it comes to how they, like, approach characters in, like, character lore and everything like that. What is happening down here? Maybe I shouldn't go down here yet. Maybe I shouldn't be down here. No. I'm gonna unlock that other area. So at the beginning, like and I would say like the first half, like the big sort of thing with the Mamulja and everything like that was that the two-headeds were powerful because they were two souls put into one, which would lead me to believe that because of this weird soul-sucking stuff that they're doing in this place, maybe these guys are strong because they're, like, taking souls from like, other people and, like, fusing them with themselves or something like that? If that's a sort of overarching theme here. Man, you don't even need an Aether Compass to find Aether Currents. I don't! Hooray! I'm just roaming around while I'm yapping. Oh, wait, there's a thing down there. Alright, we'll go down there at some point. I just want to uncover the map. But that seems to be like an... they always do that sort of, like, theming thing. I think this expansion... Maybe it's just because I am taking the time to really, like, think things through and stuff like that. But... Huh... Man, there's so many, like, little bits of the story going on right now that are so unsettling to me. Like, okay, so this lady's, like, acting very nice to us, right? Sphene is acting very, very nice to us. But, excuse me, why would you have technology to, like, use souls to do shit if you're like, oh, I'm the nice queen of this place, right? I'm the nice queen. Everyone is my friend and family and all that sort of stuff, and I'm nice to everyone. Yet we developed soul-sucking, consuming technology. There's something wrong here. I know, like, 30 years and everything like that. That, you know, that's some time. I don't think you could develop that in 30 years, though. I don't know. Something's a little fucky here. Something's not quite right. Something feels wrong. There's so many weird... Okay, also they're doing this thing where they have just sort of an uncanny background music in this zone, which is also fucking with me quite a bit. Bothering me. It's bothering me. I think I've gotten most of my thoughts out at the very least. But I still don't trust her. I still don't trust her. Okay, that's a zone we're going to go to at some other point. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe, okay, I just have not been looking at this map properly. I thought this was, like, over there. No thoughts, head empty. Too many thoughts, head too full. There's too many ideas swirling in my head. I'm making myself paranoid. This is Shadowbringers all over again. Because yes, I was in the group that immediately thought the Exarch was very suspicious all the way up until it was revealed that it was Graha. That was me. I was one of those. Where? Where? I know you're here. Where are you? I see your little fairy. Hold on a second. Where? Where? I know there's a Lalafell around here. Show yourself. Reveal thyself. Not up there. Where? Oh! How? Oh, you have flight, don't you? Oh, you have flight. Or did you do... Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you showed me the way. Yeah. Yes. Dude, I love the Lalafell knee breaking sound is the best bit of audio in this game. It's so fucking funny. Oh. Hello. I was lawful for 3 days, but I made someone pay me 15 million gil for it. Honestly, worth. Nothing good on TV? Nah. Nah. We gotta have you hooked the antennas straight into your brain. I was a Makote for the entirety, all the way through, all the way up until the beginning of Dawntrail, and I felt like it was a good time to retire. And then, it's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. I love being a little Lalafell. All of your animations are so funny. Everything sounds so funny. I went back to Cat Girl after being Bunny Girl for so long. Oh, I've never been anything besides Makote and Lalafell. I was thinking about making an alt that was a Viera a little while ago. Funnily, I don't think I've ever actually just had a normal human character in like any game that I've played that I could be something that wasn't. I technically started as an Ara, but I had trouble getting into the game on that character. Then I made a new character who was a Lala and got hooked. Yeah! Lalas are really funny. I don't know. I think me playing as Makote for so long, switching to Lalafell has made sort of my just enjoyment of the little moments in the game so much better, because then whenever I'm in a dungeon, I can just go. Oh wait. I could just sit there, and everyone. For some, okay, Lalafells just attract everyone else to be the funniest people in the world as well. Whenever you're in the dungeon doing literally anything, especially while waiting for someone to do a cutscene, it is the best just to be sitting there and everyone's having so much fun. I love it. I love it. I don't know if I'd switch back, though I do really want to have an alt because, fun fact, all the way back in 2019, when I originally made this character, my name is actually from Twitch chat, and Panthera, which is my character's last name, was made by Centurion, who is around sometimes. And now it doesn't make any sense. Now it doesn't make any sense. Writing as Lalafell was a shock. I was so small. A little gremlin. It's really funny to sometimes get clipped by something that, like, the Lalafell character model is technically, like, outside of. And the opposite side, it's really funny to see, like, a really large character get, like, actually manage to pass something when they really should have gotten hit by it. One that I made to see how Talls feel to play, and one Duskwhite to see if there was an alternative dialogue for Lancers. Ah, there wasn't. Ah. Lalafell is good. Lalafell's like the best now. I love it. I need to... There we go. I need to get those things off of me. Anyway, I really liked my Duskwhite character, so that ended up becoming my main alt. Ah! Yeah, there's a Mooncat? Mmm. And I want to get to the point in the game where I can like have alts and stuff. Because like the biggest thing is like I made the promise super early on, actually on the first stream, maybe the second stream of Final Fantasy, that I would only ever do story things and like new content on stream. And oh boy, now alts are kind of difficult because sometimes, well, at least it's like, oh no, I want to do this thing, or I want to do roulettes, but I'm stuck like on primarily A Realm Reborn or roulettes now because I don't have any of the content unlocked. Ah! I am that person who accidentally makes everyone roulette into A Realm Reborn Alliance raids because I don't have any of the other Alliance raids unlocked, which is why I never run Alliance raids, because I know people get really annoyed about the A Realm Reborn Alliance raids. I think Mooncats are better than the Sun. I can't remember. I think I was a Sun before. I'd have to go back and look. I don't have a strong opinion, but I do like blue skin. So it's you who makes me babysit Sprouts. I honestly just don't run roulettes anymore right now because, like, all of my dungeons and stuff like that, all of my classes and jobs are at a point where I need to... I'm doing them after I catch up on the story so that I can experience, like, all of the story and stuff like that on stream, because I'm the kind of person where if I'm off stream, my ADHD ass will actually forget about like story and stuff like that, except for the Black Mage story line. I have actually been really enjoying that. It's quite nice. Cool. I got gemstones. Nice. I have 207 gemstones. Holy crap. Yeah, it was me for a while that made me that made everyone do Alliance raids. And then I like, because at the time I caught up, and then I was actually like going online and being around like the more online social aspect of the game, because I have been restricting myself from being like on social media and stuff around Final Fantasy until I catch up and actually like, do the content and things, because oh my god, it's so easy to spoil yourself on this game. Like I knew the name's Fiend purely because of the amount of people who've drawn her, but I don't know anything about the character. So my friend loved being a blue cat. Unfortunately, I lost him to Blue Vieira male. And I know at least like 2 or 3 people who swapped to being a male Vieira when they came out. And I know one person who switched both of their characters to being a male Vieira when they came out. Male Vieiras, ew. There were so many people who were really excited about that. Because the last time I was caught up was Shadowbringers 5.3, which was, I think, okay, this may be a, I don't even think this would be a controversial opinion. I think that was probably one of the best times to be caught up in the story. But 5.3 was like, I think, one of the best patches in this game. Holy fuck. And it was so nice to be able to like be around while stuff was getting revealed and things. That was cool. That's why I want to catch up so bad. I need to do story. Where is the next story quest? 5.3 has the best trial. I know, dude. I know. I lost my shit during that. I lost my goddamn mind. The Shadowbringers in general is like, I think Heavensward was what really, really sold me on this game. I think me, as well as a lot of other people, got sold on the Alphino sort of glow up in Heavensward. And then like, I think Stormblood for me was sort of hit or miss. Like I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't as good as Heavensward for me. And then Shadowbringers came along and I was just like, what the everything is nut, because I'm a big lore guy. I like big lore dumps and stuff. So, oh, so good. there are so many moments in Shadowbringers, especially in the patches and at the very end of it, that I just kept losing my goddamn mind. I was about to quit after playing for 2 weeks in A Realm Reborn. Same. They almost lost me because I started playing in 2019. They almost lost me at that at the same place that everyone else complains about, the fucking Titan stuff. They almost lost me. I am so glad that the 2 or 3 friends that I've managed to convince to play this game have joined the game after that quest, because I know for a fact that they would not have gotten through that. Then an FC kidnapped me and all spiraled downwards from there. I only got in after the ARR revamp, so I kind of enjoyed it. It is way better. Okay, it's this game in Outer Wilds that the second you catch up in the game, you're now contractually obligated. You have been your mind has been reprogrammed. You must now watch other people play the game. It's just how this game is. You now must watch other people experience the game so that you can try to experience the story again vicariously. Speaking of story, I think I'm gonna start a little bit of it now since we're like 50 minutes in. I love the social aspect of the game, and then I was peer pressured into savage rating. I was cooked from the start. See, I started playing if you see Ace Kokaren in here, he is one of the ones who actually got me to play the game originally. However, they are all on EU servers, so all the way up until, I would say, it's Hawk Manor. All the way up until that Hawk Manor, I was playing this game entirely solo. And yeah. And then even past that, I don't really know that many people play it. So this game for me, at least right now, is still relatively, aside from the times when like other people are online and stuff like that, it's still a relatively like single player game for me most of the time. I'm trying to break out of my shell a little bit. I'm like I am naturally a very, very, I wouldn't say like, I think anxious. So I'm in an FC. I don't know it. I don't know them all that well. I know which FC you're into. You're in my FC. I'm too introverted to speak to people. Yeah, I got the social anxiety. I got the massive social anxiety. I've only recently, within like the last year or so, really gotten the even talking in people's Twitch chats sort of thing back. So, well, streaming has really gotten me to be a little bit more, I would say, confident in like chatting with people in game and stuff like that. Also, because I found recently that I've been playing a lot of Deadlock off stream, and I've actually found myself actually like talking in game in that, and pretty soon I should find myself actually chatting in Final Fantasy as well. So I just haven't been doing any roulettes or dungeons or being around anywhere besides Limsa. So, and sometimes Limsa chats can be a little unapproachable. Except for the other day when people were talking about like Wendy's chicken nuggets. That was a funny conversation that I probably could have jumped in on. I haven't eaten Wendy's in like 10 years though. No, wait. A year. It's been a year. This is probably the worst place to be in. I know. But it's where it's the only place that like consistently has people until I catch up with this place. So it's either like I go around there to do like crafting and stuff like that and just listen to the insane chats that happen sometimes, or I'm just like out in the field. I ain't trying to be groomed by a bug boy. True. Limsa can have the most insane conversations going on. What the fuck? I have never had someone / tell me though in Limsa. I have never had, even while I was in Makot, I have never had a single person slash tell me. It's because I don't have any good glams, probably, but you know what, that's fine. Actually, no, ever since I became a Lalafell, I do have way better glams. Yeah. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I want to preface that by saying I am not complaining. But, yeah. I once got slash-telled in the Gold Saucer. Yeah, but some people in the Gold Saucer are also weirder than people in Limsa a lot of the times. So, there were 2 Makos who insisted that they knew me. What? What? Well, that ain't right. It's really weird. I don't think I've had many weird interactions in this game. Though, I think, okay, that conversation that we had last time we streamed, last time I was on, of me just being completely oblivious to, like, any sort of anything going on in any chat ever, is probably going to my benefit here. See, my powers of autism do prevent me from understanding any subtlety in any conversation ever, so I don't know if I've ever had anybody, like, send me weird messages or anything like that, because I would not have understood it in the first place. Hooray! Anyway, this is a weird conversation. Weird, I got the straightforward kind of autism. Dude, I have, like, I have the anxiety from not understanding whether or not, like, because I take most things at, like, face value, but over time I have this weird, like, because in order to cope with the fact that a lot of people have, like, say things that don't actually mean the exact definition, I try to, like, translate stuff in my head sometimes, but a lot of the times it doesn't translate straight, so I'll get something that, like, I'll completely misunderstand things sometimes. Which is really funny. I wish I could go back to my, like, high school levels. Because, I would say, like, late high school into early college was probably enough, like, social interaction to, like, make me restrain myself a little bit. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I used to be fucking insane. So, yeah. I don't know if I should, like, strive to unchain myself from the limitations I put on myself during, like, college and late high school, or not. I don't know. I don't know. High school wasn't any better. Well, in fact, I was more socially awkward back then. I was the creature during, like, high school and stuff like that, especially middle school, because, okay, I know this probably rings true for a lot of people. There were some people that I hung out with throughout, like, all of middle school. Well, at least my second year of middle school. I hung out with them, like, the entirety of the second year of middle school. And I was like, oh, these people are kind of neat. I like hanging out with them. Like, I'll eat lunch and everything with them. And then, like, towards the end of middle school, they just came up and said, yeah, we don't really like you. You aren't really our friend. You just kind of, like, show up a lot. And I was just like, oh, okay. Well, apparently for an entire year of school, I completely misunderstood the fact that they were kind of, like, joking about being friends with me. But I took that at straight value and didn't, like, understand that. So that apparently I just like kind of stunned them into like actually kind of being friends with me for a little bit. It's also on the for not being straightforward. Yeah. Yeah. At the very end of it, though, I did actually make friends with one of them, which was nice. He was sort of like in the sort of like going along with the rest of the group on sort of not being friends, like saying they weren't friends with me. But we were friends through a little bit of high school, which was nice. Fun fact, on one of the field trips that I went on the last year that I was in middle school, which is after like the whole thing, we went on a multi-day field trip, and one of the people from that group was a bunkmate with me. So we had 4 people to a room, and he was in the same room as me, and it was the most awkward thing ever. Because I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna hold that over somebody or anything like that. That's fine. Hey, we're just suddenly not friends anymore. That's okay. it was really weird. Anyway, this is me oversharing a little bit. That's fine. I left high school senior year because I really was over it by then. Yeah, high school, like the last little bit of high school for me, I would say senior year. Because, okay, at least for me, the curriculum of high school was almost entirely, like, redundant. Like, almost the entirety of high school. Like, the first year, that's fine. Second year, third year, it's kind of the exact same stuff that was taught all over again. And, like, I get that there were, like, different classes and stuff like that, but, like, it was kind of like the exact same shit. And like, it was weird. Well, I say left, but I graduated earlier to leave. Ah! Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't graduate like early or anything like that. Partially because coming out of middle school, they put me in the advanced like honors courses because I like passed the middle school science courses by such a high grade. Like I think in my middle school science course, I got a 99 or something. So they put me in the honors course for honors biology in high school. And I went in and I was like, oh, hey, they're putting me in the honors course. That's really nice. I like science. Science is cool. And then I absolutely bombed that class. I got a 13 at the end of that class. Partially because of undiagnosed ADHD at the time, which that class prompted me to get diagnosed with ADHD. And also because halfway through that course, when I was diagnosed with ADHD, my honors biology teacher stated that she didn't believe ADHD existed and refused to make any accommodations for it, even though I had a note for it. So that was fun. You guys are getting all the Azaleas lore today. That was a weird time. That was a really weird time. High school is a bitch. It really was. Like, I had the formula kind of figured out for how to, like, easily get through elementary and middle school. But the second I got to high school and that formula was kind of broken up, that's when, like, everything sort of fell apart. Because the thing that I realized all the way through high school and college is that I sort of figured out how the structure of school worked, so that I could easily pass like the easy stuff in the easiest stuff, which was like the entirety of elementary and middle school. But the second like that structure changed in high school and college, it became like way harder. College was better, but I still kept to myself. Yeah, I think first year of college was a little bit harder for me because I scored into pre-calculus, and then my pre-calculus professor was an absolute asshole. So he failed. We had a class of like 150 students. And at the end of the course, 115 of those students failed. So, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, throughout the entirety of college, I didn't really make that many friends or anything like that. Usually college is better because people who go to college generally want to be there. Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of pushed to go to college, and I did get a degree at the end of it. But it sort of killed my want to, like, because I have a degree in computer science. It sort of killed my want to like pursue it as a career for the most part, because college really introduced like a lot of the, hey, here's all of the like the middle management type shit that you're gonna have to do for your job, and here's like all the extra stuff that you're gonna have to do, and it was like, here's how little of the stuff you actually enjoy about the stuff that you get to do. Nah. So yeah, but there were some cool people who went to my college. Funnily enough, in my assembly class, because we had a course for computer architecture, which was entirely just assembly. In that class, the guy who sat in front of me, ran a YouTube channel with like, I think 350,000 subscribers. And at the time I was streaming, and we were chatting and stuff like that, but I never really got his name, and we never really like hit it off. But I had a degree in psychology, but it also killed my joy for it. Yeah. I'm just now getting back into like enjoying coding again, like, because right now I'm writing a mocap, a piece of mocap software for like me being able to like walk around my room and have like mocap and stuff like that happen, and it is so much fun. It's so much fun. I'm learning so much, and it's so good. I've got it kind of working again, which is great, but like not having to like do all that, like just sort of enjoying my time making it is so much fun. One of my classmates in high school was dating a Swedish YouTuber who currently has 358,000 subs. Damn. Nice. Sometimes you just learn that like someone around you is like, oh yeah, I went to high school with like Markiplier. What? What? Huh. I remember watching his Minecraft Let's Plays when I was 12. Yeah, one of the guys in my high school, I think, who lived just down the street from me, started a YouTube channel because he was really inspired by the Minecraft YouTuber Direwolf20. And I think he's still making YouTube videos to this day, but he stopped his old channel, and he's making like a different type, I think. All I got was being able to psychoanalyze everyone and everything around me. Yeah. Yeah. Mine was just being mildly annoyed by programming. That's it. That's all. I learned a shit ton, but like my high school senior project was a massive overachieving. Granted, it was a relatively rushed project for it, but I made a 3D renderer in high school as my senior project, like a miniature game engine as my high school senior project, which was, looking back, the most fucking hacked together piece of shit I think I've ever seen and I've ever produced. But I made it. And then I got into college and I had to start back over from like Java 101, and I was like, oh, this sucks. This sucks. I'm relearning everything, and it sucks. Because it was like, because I had taken 3 different computing courses in high school, and it was like, I was paying like tens of thousands of dollars for college just to relearn the shit that I had already taken in classes in high school. And my high school teacher was really, really good, so... It was a good time though. Like, I did meet some people, and it was nice just to like learn for the sake of learning and not just for the sake of I'm here because I need to be in high school. I think the real biggest takeaway that I learned from college in general is just how to learn, which was nice. Because previously I just sort of like hacked away at everything and just sort of like brute forced everything. And college really taught me like how to actually like figure out things and how to actually like teach myself stuff. So I made a concept for a game in Unity for a school project. Basically all I did was add a circle and some squares and add rigid bodies to them. I'd copy some 2D Spider-Man web slinging. Oh, see, okay, literally I have the most respect for anyone who like actually manages to produce anything. It doesn't matter how like small of a project it is. If you have produced anything at all, I have a lot of respect for you. Because even like getting Unity open and like getting something functioning in it is still like a very, very big achievement. So yeah. I feel like having the confidence to even like start a project is such a big thing. Anyway, I should probably have the confidence to actually start some story as well. I do enjoy the yapping though. The yapping is fun. I guess I really shouldn't hold myself to like too strictly for this sort of stuff as well, because like it is a lot of fun just to like yap about stuff. All right. So, fair warning for anybody who is here who has not caught up with about halfway through Dawntrail. We are going to be getting you're already getting spoiled, but don't get spoiled on like the intricacies of the story or anything like that. It's a great game. Play it. Don't spoil yourself. We're gonna do some story. Hello, Zeralja, you bastard! Stop spoiling. No, you will get spoiled. All right, hello, Sphene. Oh, wait, hold on, you. My apologies for laughing earlier. Your friend painted an image so far removed from the Sphene we know, I couldn't help myself. It's off-putting. Sphene, you are off-putting. Okay. All right, on the cloud. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friend will also have returned by now. My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime. Like everyone, I have the utmost admiration and respect for Queen Sphene. It's a little embarrassing to say such things in person, though. It's like, okay. Not to like beat a dead horse here or anything like that, but this whole area is just off-putting. Everyone's too happy. I know for a fact they are using animation sets from two of the most off-putting characters in this game. They're using animations that they used on Meteon, and they're using animations that they had from the jesters in front of Yulmore. It's You need more depression in here? Everyone needs a little bit more depression. There's so much of Alexandria I would love to show you. Do you hear that? No. Hello?
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
What? Ominous. We're gonna see like 700 people just like mind melding with the soul web in here or something.
I'm glad you could make it.
Why the tone shift?
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god.
What's the matter, dear?
It can't be.
Okay.
That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Oh no.
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
She's like... She'd be like 80 or so now, right?
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
30 years.
Namika, it's me. Wuklamat.
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
What?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
What?
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
What? Oh, no.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end.
Excuse me for a moment. Okay.
Be not afraid. Your memory will live on in us.
living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Yeah. Something about that feels
Wait.
more...
Where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
Oh, no, don't do this to me. No, 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 no.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
Oh, man.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
Elaborate. No. Elaborate. No. 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 I don't like her. So everything is just uncomfortable. Like I know. I'm beating a dead horse here. Everything about this whole situation is so unbelievably uncomfortable. Like, this character is engineered to make us uncomfortable around her. Constantly. Also, for a moment, excuse me, I'm putting my hands together for a moment. Soul cells? Soul cells assures not the end. Yeah, no. Okay, they purposely gave her those motions that she does, because like she has the when she was talking before, she had those, like, she had the meteon, like, hands together sort of sort of motions, like it too innocent, like a person who's playing innocent. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
With what we can be reasonably certain of. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred.
I have a theory.
Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
They moved the entirety of this place, though.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
But it's like they fused together perfectly.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
I'm zooming. One sec. I'm getting closer so I can see if she has a genuine sort of. I'm seeing if she's being genuine. I'm seeing. Oh, just her way of speaking is so like. Oh. It's so suspicious. I don't know. Just her way of talking in general seems. How would I best put this? How would I? It's like a doctor explaining something to you. No, not quite like that. It's like a parent trying to sidestep things when talking to a child about difficult subjects. That's kind of what it feels like. Sort of like that. Or like someone who's like, it's so suspicious.
I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
The barrier's protection. So this barrier existed before the movement to the source.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates
Yeah.
Alexandria's displacement.
Good question, Kryle.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
Noxious?
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
But how did the... Okay. There's too many things that are kind of weird and don't quite line up here. Because, like... There's too many things of me not wanting to go back and look at and listen to certain things in the past that would probably help me clear things up a little bit. But there was definitely a voice through the gate that was like, help me and I will help you gain all sorts of stuff and everything like that. Harmful, noxious. Likely to cause harm or damage. So I guess that could be like toxicity, or it could be like battle, I guess. It's sort of, but it that word seems more like toxic than anything else. Cataclysm, which would lead me to believe it would be some sort of toxicity or something like that. Like, they have the same technology that the gate was made out of, and there's too many things that just are kind of weird about this whole thing.
Ah, but of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
You're a bad liar, I think. Or she's very good at putting up this front. She knows. She knows. That's basically story confirmation that she knows.
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs.
Oh, it's okay, we're just going to Solution 9. See, I knew about Solution 9 because of the fucking live letter like ages and ages and ages ago.
Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoraljar resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoraljar do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoraljar's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm.
I think that is the first genuine thing that I think she's said, if I'm being honest. But that is very ambiguous too. I think that it's weird because that could be phrased as if all of this sort of weird lying she could be doing, and I realize I am digging this hole deeper, but all of this weird like lying or like masking that she's doing right now could be to that end. I am digging this hole all the way down. I am.
Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course.
I am all in on this.
Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
Oh.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
Hmm. What?
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
What? What? What?
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud. Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud.
Do we have an wait? Okay, do we have an actual soul web going on? Is that random thing that I said earlier? Wait,
I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
that's fucked up though. Like you can really care about someone, and then the second they die, everyone forgets about them. That could wait. No. This is okay. Hold on. What the fuck? So they're very obviously doing something with like technology memory backup. What do we know? Okay, what do we know about the soul thing? From Endwalker, we learned the soul is a person is made up of the ether of the soul, the ether of your memories, and the ether of your body, right? The corporeal ether is the stuff that can be replenished. So if you have the soul and memories, they could probably... I guess they're like, because we've already seen them doing shit with like collecting people's souls and stuff like that. But like, what? There's too many weird things. Like, they've got okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm just gonna make a preemptive theory on things, I think. think, because I think there's some things I've been thinking about that I could probably put stuff together with. They've got, like, they're talking about the cloud, so they put memories into the cloud, and they use the ether of the mind, and they back that up, I would assume, and then they use the ether of, like, the soul ether to, like, keep people going or something like that. Why would they do that, though? Like, okay, because they were saying something about soul canisters or soul capsules or something like that here. But, like, everyone seems to be living a normal lifespan. Why would that need to be a thing? Do they use it to keep people, like, healthy or something? No, it doesn't seem like that. What the? Are they, like, harvesting the souls of people to, like, keep people going or something? And then, like, storing their minds in something? Oh, they're doing that thing where they throw a bunch of random shit at us, and then I don't have enough to piece anything together, but it's... Also, like, what is all this stuff, like... They're throwing a lot of stuff at us. And I don't know how to piece any of it together. Hello. Never seen nor heard of anything like this before. They're throwing too many things. Because, like, the way that I'm thinking of it could possibly be is they, like, are using, like, the memories of other people to, like, build a simulation of someone, maybe? Or, like, reconstitute them, maybe, as like, memories or something? Maybe? I don't know, like, because there's a movie or like a anime or something like that that I watched a while back, which was like they use, like, the memories of other people to, like, rebuild, like, a person in a simulation. Oh, Westworld. That's what it is. It was a show where, like, that's what it was. Oh, okay. All right. Which I think is actually a fairly apt possible thing for this. As far as I could tell, Poane genuinely had no recollection of Namika. You're, like, the most knowledgeable person we could possibly have here at this moment, because you know an unreasonable amount of literally every single thing going on here. Good to have you here, Graha. We'll see how it is with the other people. Time to start juggling. This is very unsettling. This is... all right. What's going on? How could Papuane suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Oh, this could be some weird things too, because... Okay, they said, and I know that this is some setup for some shit later, they said specifically that she never talked about her life very much. They're doing some like 5D chess setup shit with all sorts of stuff going on here. Could the same thing have happened to others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetherite. Also, Sphene has been saying a lot of things about knowing a lot about every single resident and things like that, which is just, it's leading more and more into like a whole bunch of really unsettling things going on all at once. Because she seems to know like a shit ton about every single person here. Oh, I'm cooking here. I am piecing something together. It may not be correct, but I am piecing something together. Lalafell! Wait, I think, are you... Question: is this the first Lalafell that I've actually seen in this entire expansion so far? I think it may actually be. Hello. This woman named Demika? I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help. You traitor. It may actually be the first Lalafell I think I've seen this entire expansion. Things are weird. Things are weird. Hello. What's that? Do I know a Namika? Never met anyone by that name. And I've worked on the outskirts for a good while now. If she'd spend time here, I would remember. Why? Also, their chair is gone. I do recall caring for someone until recently. And you say that it was a woman named Namika? Well, I can't say for certain if it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she just didn't taken up into the cloud. It's not common, but it does happen from time to time. I am concerned. I am concerned. Also, what is all this? This is obviously like the most important building in the town, I think. I don't like it. I do not like it. Well, and I'm piecing together some very weird things based on the name of a patch I know. There is some, because I do know the name of a patch to Dawntrail. There is some stuff that I may be able to cook up here that I shouldn't be able to at this time. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to the act, too. I sensed none at the moment. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Pepoane seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink. Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. Yeah. But who might we ask about this? If we continued making such inquiries, I expect we might only cause confusion. Oh, the reason why she might have such difficulties figuring out where Namika, or not Namika, where, what's her name? Kakua, her name. Aaronville's mother, why she might not have wanted to do the thing with the headpiece thing and like go along with all of this stuff, which might be why she's not as good friends with everybody, and her location isn't. She doesn't have her fucking iPhone location sharing turned on. Indeed, if we can't readily resolve the mystery about Namika, her name's literally on screen. Perhaps we should search for a Kakiwa instead. Sphene said to try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction. Hello? Hello? Impossible. Hello? Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We better destroy it. Ah! No, I think this is probably... It doesn't look like any of the other stuff, at the very least. Hmm? Should we give chase? I think I understand our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Aaronville, are you all right? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. He recognizes... is it like... We don't know enough about her. Does she make things? Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyway, so let's try to track it down. Oh. Hello. Greetings. I shall join thee. No flight for you. Dude, I'm trying to cook and I do not have enough ingredients. I am... Okay, if me as my character was just like muttering all this stuff in town, everyone would be looking at him like, what are you talking about? What is happening? The cloud? What? Oh, hello, Alize. It's faster than it looks. Graha! Hello, Graha. I do not see it. Kryl! Oh, and Aaronville. No sign of it over here. That voice. Could it be? Hmm. I think we have our answer already. Oh, there it goes. Why do we have the spooky, like, danger music? It should be pretty obvious that this thing... Look at its hands! That is the least threatening thing you could ever see, ever. You found it? Yes. It's got little mittens. To the northeast, then it must be bound for the mines. You robots yearn for the mines. Come on, then. Could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. Look at its head! It looks adorable! Not really spoiler. You get that as a mount when you get every job to level 100. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. I love it. Oh, here. Allow me. Robots yearn for the mines. Wait, I actually really want that done. No, I need to spend so much time in this game now. I need to get every single job up. Well, I definitely haven't used this in a long time. I think it's safe to assume it went into the mines. See, one of the things that's also kind of weird is how they seemed they seemed to give up on all of the construction and everything that they've worked on out here as well, which is weird. An old coal mine. It appears to have long since been abandoned, like so many other places. Like they abandoned everything and just built a brand new place, essentially. The stones in those crates. Could it be turquoise? Oh. So it went in here. Indeed. Hello, Aaronville. In thought. I heard faint voices coming from inside. So it's not alone, but we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. You ready for a fight, everyone? Oh, are there like people who aren't giving in to this stuff? I have a feeling that maybe what's going on out there is not the most consensual thing in the world, maybe? Perhaps? If you have the ability to rip out memories from someone, you could do a lot more there. This would be a pretty safe place to sit as well. Oh, I went down here before. Nice. It would appear no one has worked in these tunnels in quite some time. No, I'm not worried. We've had to improvise countless times before, after all. This tunnel just keeps going. Device made with electrope. It seems to be the only one here. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. Oh, they're like scrapping some of the electrope stuff too for... Hello? Hello?
What is this?
Oh. Oh. Hey.
A trap?
It really is you!
Hey.
Huh?
Who?
I just had to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elder.
Oh.
My darling, what now?
What? Oh.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. What are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Fussy little bun bun.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Espier was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope.
I can't say that I do. But you know my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Appearances, though. What? Is this a drone? It's way too animated.
Oh, this won't do. Come in. Come in! Friends of my LNSP are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place, how are things still getting stranger?
I love her already. So you got a little bit of a funny mom, don't you? At this point, I doubt anything could surprise me. I feel like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna talk with and then look around. Annabelle's mother is a floating machine, right? It makes about as much sense as anything else thus far. I think from what we have, we can put together two possibilities. It's a drone, or she's been, like, mind transferred into a robot. That's not the most impossible thing based on what's going on here. I can't say I understand what's going on, but at least Kakiwa's safe. The Alligans had machines that could be controlled remotely. Is she using something similar to communicate with us? You asking that question means it is less likely. Are they like... Yeah, okay. I think... Well, it was a hunch like 5 seconds ago, but I think my hunch of things outside not being quite as hunky-dory. Also, really nice music down here. I like it. All right, I'll keep going. As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of a few people in the world quite so spirited. But as to what's happened, we'll need to ask her. On the cloud. Oh, money. Gone and forgotten. Annabelle is conflicted by this long-fated reunion. Let's hear what she has to say. Okay, no, this does not seem like a drone. I don't think. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Baldessian. It has been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. We're members of the resistance organization, Oblivion. There's a resistance, okay, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zeralja's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. Oh, okay. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. Though, truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. And that is... As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Yep. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Okay. Then does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. That was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zeralja. Oh. So there were people here before that. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. I love the faces. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electro-technology, and that we don't wear. It is indeed related to our operations. Okay, what exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Whose souls? Souls are packaged in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. How often do they... Because... What the... Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation, to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Where do they come from? Souls as a common resource, and payment for services rendered. Where do they come from? The Void Scent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Doesn't it dilute your sense of self? I guess if they're, like, taking the memories of the person, that could be important. If they're taking the memories, then it wouldn't. But that would mean the entire person would just vanish from your memory as soon as... That is prevented through memory management. Yep, okay. Instantly, okay. A process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that the regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people of Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed. All memories of the deceased are wiped from their minds of their people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators, and an integral step in soul cell production. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It is then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. This is very fucked up. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. Wouldn't this have massive consequences on the population? As well? Like, where does all the extra stock come from? I guess if it... There must... Okay, so this means that there must be some... Like, we've already sort of talked about the fucking issue with, like, people who underperform don't get as many, but there must be, like, a massive amount of people who get none. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system, to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yakui philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, the system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could, so that the nation could endure. Were they also, like, pretty far into a rejoining? I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that Tirali would accept this... The Tirali would accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. People have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Speen didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Ah, so you've already met. She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zoralja. Awful kind of her to point you in my direction. And to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people her choice: live with the risk of true death, or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw for yourself. So, wait, I may have just keyed into something. Does that also mean that by nature, everyone's souls are reinforced because you're sort of combining souls back together? This might solve that weird Kryl issue. If, like, everyone's souls are sort of, like, merged back together into a quote-unquote more natural state. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. Oh, it's weird. It's another one of those things that it's another approach to solving the problem of joy and like fixing all of the problems, because like we got over this with a lot in Endwalker of like every society strives to get rid of conflict and death and everything like that, and it's just another approach to solving that problem, which is naturally just an uncomfortable answer. Geode. Take care not to get struck by lightning out there. One fellow reckoned you could dodge them by jumping back in the instant there's a flash. But that's crazy if you ask me. So you're from this place. I assume that most of the people here are from this place. Nostalgia is my twin sister. Oh. Like most people, we both used to wear regulators, but, well, let's just say a lot happened. Oh, hello. Firearms make the most sense for people who don't have the combat training like us. That's why we salvage as many as we can from the mechanical soldiers, and convert them for our use. Oh. Does seem like they dismantle a lot of things. Oh, there's people here. Alright. Kafkiwa. Oh, there's a lot of people doing this quest. Or quests here. I need to get that mount. I need to get that mount. The cool bike. I guess as uncomfortable as, like, I would be, I think that's just a natural, like, thing. Like, if we were to come across aliens, right? If we were to go to a completely different star, like we did in Endwalker, and we come across people who are doing something like this. Like, fair, they've been doing that forever. It's same sort of thing, right? Just seems, but it just seems like a weird solution. To alter the memories of the populace with such precision is no small feat. Sorry, but I just can't accept the idea of using souls as a resource. Yes, it is a very fucked up situation. Like, at least the Void people were, like, using it was just ether. Everything is just ether. It's fine. Everything's just ether. You can consume ether, you can give ether, all of that. But here it's directly recycling the dead, which is a little fucked up. We're to see how the regulators work, but how? So these regulators are to blame for everyone forgetting Namika, forgetting what a wonderful person she was. Yeah, like, just imagining, like, forgetting your mom and being fine with that? No. What does she intend to show us? Everyone here? Good. It is the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. We are to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of the hunters. It's just... Because, you know, at some point, the people here would have had to split off from us directly. Defective sentries. Oh. Interesting. Why are we here? Judging by its name, I take it this facility is for gathering lightning energy. What do you think is in this box? I'm guessing food. I don't like the fact that you're asking these questions. Let's get this over with. While I'm not blind to the potential benefits of these regulators, the risks inherent in giving another party the power to alter your memories cannot be overstated. Never mind the ethical considerations of using souls in such a fashion. Given the opportunity, I should very much like to study Electrop on behalf of the students. Strika will show you what life can be like wearing a regulator. Hello? Kafkiwa, what are you doing here? And with so many friends? Hello. I am Arian Panthera. I've saved the world. Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. I hate the fact that we're at a facility and it's called hunting. Hold on. I assumed they were wearing special regulators like Queen Sphne's crown. They aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Kakiwa said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact that they're weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Special selection. I brought this lot to see to the danger you speak of. It's not too much trouble to ask. Ah, of course. In which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus, slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of demonstration. Okay. So, souls don't necessarily need to be people? I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. But hunter is odd, seeing as how they farm animals, too. My fuzzy little bun was never any good at fighting, and this body of mine isn't suited to it either. We leave this work in your capable hands. Okay. I'm afraid I must leave the fighting to you. Okay, fussy little bun. No. No. Listen, I'm allowed to be here. Hello there. Ah. Whee! Murder! Oh, this is the Queen Bullhound. Charged Bullhound. Ah. Nice. We go. Oh wait, here. Hop in, nerd. Yeah. It is time. Oh, okay. Oh, that is disgusting looking. This one will do nicely. Oh, pugilist. Or monk. He'll help you. It's fine, really. I've faced worse. Just watch. I don't like the look of this. Let us help. Oh no. Look out! She just died. Seems a little bit like a waste. 12 preserve. No, we've been over this. Don't like that though. I don't like. That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I suppose that this type of society could really produce some battle maniacs. If there's no risk of you dying, you could just fight to your heart's content straight to the death. So also, some people could get ridiculously strong if they don't have to worry about actually dying and could just go all out in fights. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. Are you gonna do that thing that... Yep. This is... Yeah. This is that thing that he did. Huh. Just like Zeralja. Come here. Let's get out of here. That's also a function of the regulator? I guess, okay, so based on the previous theme with the two heads, I would assume you're like merging souls together or something. Like consuming one of the souls to like empower yourself for a bit, maybe? Which I mean, oh, you know what? Good stock, she said before. If there's like a particularly powerful soul, then that would be like ridiculously strong. I think I understand now how Zeralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa. I'm not sure what we just saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. Ah, so you've crossed paths with one of the king's elite. Such a form can only be achieved by gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. This is so void-like. It's fair. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls, those of people and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? They work much the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of the chosen animal. Also, it's interesting that Kakiwa doesn't have like the ability to have like an upset face or anything like that right here, so we can't tell what her own thoughts are on this. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails claws. Too many and you'd become more beast than man. Changing one's form through the souls of other beings becomes more and more reminiscent of Void Scent. Yet unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. Civilizations and the reflections are surprising indeed. And we can't just outright judge them, because this is how things work here, but it is fucked up in this is more fucked up in like a fundamental level, I think. Like, in terms of, because in general, we are still all technically split souls of the ancients. And we all still carry a little bit of at least the principles that the ancients would have held. Just a little bit. So I guess this would be more of an aspect of treating ourselves as if we are, like, more malleable, I guess. It's like we are more of like the construct. It's weird. I don't. Sphene speaks of lived experiences that suggests she's far older than she appears. Considering the power of these regulators, perhaps it's not so far-fetched. Yeah, for like a ruler or for someone who has like a ton of money or influence or something like that, it's not impossible to imagine that it would be possible to keep someone young forever. Perhaps with a just absolutely immense amount of them, of souls. When Emmett Selk spoke of the surprising civilizations and other reflections, I wonder if he had Alexandria in mind. I wonder what his thoughts are on Alexandria. Having seen the beauty of the ethereal sea firsthand, I simply can't accept what they've done here in Alexandria. I understand this is part of their culture, but it's no less disconcerting. Yeah. I've never seen it for myself, but it's said that if a beast's soul is potent enough, a single soul is enough to induce a monstrous transformation. While we all have our own thoughts on souls, for now the most important thing is that we know what power Zeralja has at his disposal. It is one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tuliyolal's concern. With this newfound power, Zeralja has become a real threat to the entire world. Yeah, and the fact that they came here and killed us and took our ether is also very concerning. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. Regulators give Zeralja a frightful advantage, and that's just one of the devices he's gotten his hands on. If we're going to have a chance at defeating him, we have to learn all we can about the technology he has at his disposal. I know, I'm reading, I'm sorry. Embracing Oblivion. Kakua regards you with concerned curiosity. I trust you've gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all. But for now, let's head back to the earth and sky. At this rate, there's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. Hooray! Run over a passerby. Oh, it's so nice to be in like relatively modern content and actually it's like seeing other people doing the same stuff as us. Oh, it's so nice. That's something I really enjoyed about Shadowbringers when I was caught up, and I guess Endwalker to an extent as well. I didn't realize I could emote while driving. Yeah! I get to hear this live and on stream. Yippee! What does Lama T wish to discuss, I wonder? 'Tis well that we could see firsthand how regulators are used, to draw upon even the souls of fiends. I shudder to imagine how powerful Zeralja could become. To think that everyone has lived here for 30 years, long enough to become accustomed to the way of life. No, well, humans are surprisingly adaptable. Humans are surprisingly adaptable, so I understand the argument that we should keep an open mind. If this practice is integral to their culture, but every fiber of my being rails against it. I know Alize and I are on the same wavelength here. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliolol and Alexandria. And while Zeralja knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's done. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower, Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work for Kakuya and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We have only just met them, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zeralja. Sphene, too, claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It is simple, really. Their leader is Erenville's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. Wow, Wuklamat, you're growing up. This is good. But that's very good thinking. Fair point. And knowing Zeralja, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on. There's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliolol. As you say, we have no proof that she is actually Kakuya. But I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zeralja for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Erenville. You've always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? The sentiment is clouding my judgment. If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. No, I trust you as well. I trust you. Listen, you got us through, like, so much. It's so much. It's always the way of it with you. Fine. If you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Nice. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Nice. Okay. Need some water. I'm getting hungry. There's so much, like, I feel like I'm just, like, I feel like I want to just repeat the same sorts of thing over and over again, which is not very helpful, but, like, it is very alien, so it makes sense. While I'm all for dealing with Zeralja, we need to consider how our actions may affect ordinary Alexandrians. They're not the enemy, after all. Also, this track is good. I agree with Wuklamat. It's a gamble regardless of whether or not we choose to work with the people here, and more knowledge is better than less. The vow of resolve is possessed of conviction and flexibility both. If the tales are true, she's learned much in the course of the Redic succession. Indeed, she has. She has really grown up very quickly. It's very, yeah. With the resources at their disposal, I'm hopefully Kakiwa and her people will make great allies. Oh, bunny boy. I am unaccustomed to seeing her make decisions like a ruler. Better that than her former vacillating self, though. You understand how regulators work now, I trust? It's one of those things that's best seen in action. Oh, hello again. I love someone actually, like, responding to us just randomly going and talking to everyone in the room. The wildlife can be very dangerous out there. You need to take care if you don't wear a regulator. Kakia, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zeralja. But I thought he was your brother. You really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. It's our resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I'm prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zeralja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize this is sudden, that it's a gamble to just trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal, so fight with me. I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't really have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fussy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. Aaronville's heard so much of this, he's not even bothered by it. And it's decided. Here's to our fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Kakuya. Everyone. Together we'll achieve great things. I'm sure of it. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zeralja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside the tower? After a fashion, the king resides in the uppermost level. But while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zeralja will eventually march on Tuliolal again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way, which we cannot allow to happen. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. That doesn't really seem like him, though. I don't think he'd just leave it up to them. No, he'll take to the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. Which is exactly why he's a dumbass. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down, He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant. He won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention on Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliol again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we've no objections. Any campaign against Tuliol requires that Zeralja lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it, day and night. They could bring their ships. Again. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed. They'll need time to prepare their defenses. I need to split up everyone's voices again. There's too many people here with the same voice. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Ishtola, and we'll make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at first sign of movement. Here, have a link pearl. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zeralja to move, you do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh? I thought this place was it. Oh, no. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower, in the residential district of Solution 9. Oh? Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. About that, Sveen said she'd make it so we can enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower's entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. Well, apparently my sixth sense has already given me all of your names, but not everyone is a character here, as a player here. So, I just know that your name is Geode. Oh, good. Okay, it's off screen. Nice. The intelligence that Kakia and her people possess will be very useful to our efforts. Also, I finally get to go in Solution 9. I am incredibly hungry right now, but we will go in. If this isn't their main headquarters, I can't imagine what the actual place is like. It's eerie hearing my mother's voice come from that peculiar machine. It's just me, or are Anvil and Kakia complete opposites in personality? Between making new friends and entering the tower, I can't help but feel a little excited. Nice to meet you. Oh, this is okay. If Kakia trusts you, then so do we. While Oblivion has operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Geode, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayakwe. That is an interesting pair of names. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance, and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayakwe is a Tonawatan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Tuliolan, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. Oh, they're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to hope that he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We'd already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now. Everyone who had known him. That's fucked. Bastard. Even here, he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry, I don't mean to darken the mood. See, the really fucked up thing is, you could, provided everyone is very open to having these things on and open to all of this stuff going on, you could realistically do anything to anyone, and all the memories of that person would go away. So it wouldn't really matter in the end. Like, you could be as bad of a ruler as you want behind the scenes, and so long as everyone that learned about it died, and you were confident that everyone was using these things, you could do anything you wanted. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Tonawatan name, I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food is delicious, and everyone's so nice. You'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts, all. Elenspia. One last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kakia. She talks about you so much, it's clear how important you are to her. Fun boy. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Wait. Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. I'm really glad I didn't walk all the way down here before, though I think it probably would not have let me come in the first place. Cutscene? Meanwhile, in Everkeep. Oh.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
She has.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming.
But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
From what, though?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wuglamark bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo?
No, he's too prideful. Or too dead set on his
What they've
ways.
already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing.
Dude, it's been 30 years for you. It's just... stop.
To kill them is my only recourse. Uklamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
Oh, Jesus. Dude.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions.
Oh, God. So she does know about the gate, though. That is a lie
Your
to
wisdom and
us.
abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Uklamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
He's so shallow, though. It's oh my God. He's just causing so many problems because he's just like, I need to prove myself. He's such a small little man. Jesus. Oh, all right. I got to check in on something real quick. I'll be right back, okay? Be right back. All right, that's going to be where I have to call it for the night. I got to go do some stuff that'll take a little while, and I'm super, super hungry. So that is where I'm going to call it. What the fuck? Right before we got to the place, though. So I may do another Final Fantasy stream tomorrow. Just to, the progress we're making is very nice. There's things that are being sort of filled out, which is very, very nice. Things that I'm learning, stuff that I'm sort of piecing together now, which is nice. Sphene is definitely doing a lot of stuff out of her own interest, which is... She is using us, it seems. She is using us. But she's not... at least with that cutscene, she doesn't seem like she's using us completely out of her... Like, it does also benefit us if that outcome comes to pass. Which clears up a little bit. There's some... There's some fucked up stuff happening here. It is a mess. Alright, but I'm gonna have to go. So, thank you so much for joining me on the stream today. It was a good time. We have made... we've been actually playing Final Fantasy. Yes! Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Oh, man. I will not be back on tomorrow. I have D&D tomorrow and some other stuff later in the day and stuff like that too. So I will not be back on tomorrow. Wednesday, however, probably will be playing some Final Fantasy on Wednesday. As we continue, because my God, we're about to be in the place. We're about to be in the place. I have seen so many screenshots that I have avoided looking at on this. Because fucking everyone takes all their GPOS screenshots in this area coming up. So I always just am like, oh, that looks like maybe that place. Let me scroll past it so that I don't look at it too closely. We're almost at the spot. But anyway, I'm gonna take my leave now. I'm gonna go do some chores that I gotta go do, and I'm gonna go get some food, and I'm gonna go enjoy my night. So you all have an excellent night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing your Final Fantasies with me. Thanks for listening to my long, incoherent ramblings about how everyone here is definitely evil and plotting things against me, and I'm very paranoid. And I'll see you guys on most likely Wednesday. Okay? Bye-bye. Whee!